Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of Zhong Cage Fighting Series. Number 9, it's going down November 11. We have 3 weeks out. And right next to me, we have Cyrus Povoor. Now, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there in the Bay Area. Where you born and raised, Cyrus?
I was born in Walnut Creek and just raised in the Valley. That's really where I live and train for the most part. Maybe here and there, but...
Nice. Now, how old are you right now?
20 right now.
20 years old. And do you go to school? You have a full-time job?
Yeah, so I have a job and I'm looking to trade school, but I'm also balancing in training. So it's like 3 ways, but it's all manageable with balance. You know?
Now, you're from Castro MMA, and good friend of your Professor Julio. He told me a lot of good things about you, and telling me you've been with him since a little kid.
Yeah, some master flinch stuff right there.
Yeah, so like you've been with him since like a little kid, and you've been wrestling since like middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So you wrestle in college now, right?
No, actually. So I'm not in college, more so an apprenticeship program.
I see.
Yeah.
So you graduate from high school, and then you go to a trade.
Mm-hmm.
What trade do you pick at?
So I'm looking at HVAC, but like the main goal is electrician.
Electrician.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of work in the Bay Area. That's a good
Yeah.
trade, though. You know, I think it's better than carpenter.
Yes,
I used to be a carpenter, but like, man, this shit hard for your arms and joints and all that stuff.
It makes you stronger though.
Yeah, it makes you break down though. But if you want to do this, like you train every day, you want to get a trade that allow you to train. You know, because like you get 8 hours in the construction job, sometimes can be tough to train. You know. Now you are very active, and I just have your teammate Ramon. Fought on my last event, you know, he coming off a win, and he's about to turn pro. I know he's like 7-1 or 8-1, something like that.
Yeah,
and he's like fighting crazy every 3-4 weeks, man. This kid's crazy. And your coach is like, I'm gonna let my kid fight every 3 weeks. I'm like, wow. So when did you start fighting?
Well, I started with pancreation fights. Before that, sport karate, but we got into the MMA with pancreation, and then from there it was like that was a testing ground. And it started working, we got our bumps and bruises, and now it's like, now we're shooting. Now we're going to 18 plus. You know?
Now you are 3-0. And this Saturday you're also fighting at another event in Napa MMA or something. You're against another fighter. Do you know anything about your fighter? The guy you fighting?
You know, I was talking to my dad and my coach a lot about it. They didn't want to talk no trash, but I got a little funny line. So he's a little older. So it's time for me to retire that guy, you know. It's time for him to get out the game. For me to step in.
It's crazy, right? He's that older still fighting.
Yeah.
And especially amateur.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know, though, honestly, it's like, it's all love. Like, I'm really happy to see that Ricky's out there still getting it. Like, that's kind of inspiring. Because, like, as we get older, maybe we don't want to do those things, but he's still out there kicking you. That's cool.
Well, we'll see how that fight's going to play out. How he's going to demolish this guy.
We'll see. We will see. Whatever needs to be done, right?
So now you are wrestling-based, jiu-jitsu, and what belt are you right now?
Jiu-jitsu, just a blue belt. Just the beginning.
And how long have you been a blue belt?
Honestly, I don't know. The belts just kind of coming up. I guess when I turned 18, tied the belts and we keep going.
And I know Ramon is a purple belt, and you guys about the same age.
He's a little older, but he's a purple belt. He deserves that belt, you know. He's strong. He gets in.
Strong, man. That guy's a wrestler like crazy.
Like a bull.
Yeah, it's like a bull. So if you have to compare to him, I know you guys are different weight class. How do your wrestling compare to Ramon? He's better, or you're better, or different?
Definitely different. Definitely different. I would say he's better. He's put more time into it. He's really put the work into it as well. Once he grabs a hold,
it's hard to get out.
Pray. You better pray on it.
Now, in the perfect world, how much longer you want to do amateur before you go pro?
Well, like, of course we got our plans and all, but as long as it's necessary. Not too long, of course. I don't want to be here doing it until like I'm like
30 years old and still.
No more than like 25. And that's pushing. That's pushing.
I mean, the way you keep going, the way you go, like 5-6 fights a year. It might be like another year. They'll be ready to rock and roll. You know, 21. You know, when did you turn 21?
June.
June. Shit, so you only turned 20 like a couple months ago.
Maybe over here.
Wow. Loud. What do you think of Steve Gomez? You know, he's pretty much have similar experience than you in 2-2. Both you guys 125 pounds. What you think of him?
You know, I'm excited. I watched a little bit of clips here and there. I mean, I kind of just got informed with it. Me and my coach kind of just hopped into things, figured out. But it's gonna be a good fight. It's really gonna be a test.
Yes.
You know, good luck to him too.
Yeah.
Make me be blessed in the field. You know?
Well, you guys are all too young and up and comer. Whoever wins this fight on my next card is going to touch the belt. So both young, hungry lions and go at it, you know. So now, if people want to get a hold of you, how can people contact you for tickets?
Hit up my coach. He's like my manager right now, you know.
Do you have an IG? What's your IG?
I used to, but I had to clear the mines. I don't know IG. If you want to hit me up, look at the interview, get the event, get the ticket, meet in person. That's the best thing.
And wow, that's pretty awesome. You know. Now, do you have any special loved one training partners that you want to shout out to?
I mean, I can shout out a million people, but like, gotta give it back to God. That's the main way right there. My father right there. That's the most important thing. Shout out.
Your father, your family.
My father.
That father.
That father. Yeah.
Who's your main training partner?
Main training partner? My whole team. I don't got a main training partner. Everyone helps me. I got everyone with me. The whole gym.
And where's your gym located?
Tracy, Patterson. Two locations.
Tracy and Patterson. Castro MMA. If you guys are around Tracy and Patterson, check out Castro MMA. Now, if your opponent watching the interview, what do you have to say to Steve?
Good luck. Good luck. Stay blessed, stay ready.
How do you think the fight is going to go down? Let's give us a little bit of a tease.
Tease. Give me some blood. Hopefully it's not too much of my blood, right?
No, it's going to be a ground and pound. It's going to be a stand-up. I don't see the fight stand-up, more like ground and pound grappling.
Maybe. That's what it needs to be done. I mean, I know he's well-rounded. I'm well-rounded. It's going to be collective chaos where it needs to be.
Now, you guys fighting at 125 pounds. What do you walk around weight, Cyrus?
Depends. Some days I'm walking 130, some days I'm walking 125.
Now, if you want to go pro, do you ever think about stay at 125 or even go down to like a strawweight?
You know, I thought about that, but I'm a little shorter, so probably the lower division the better, but putting some weight on might be the best, you know.
The problem is 115 is not too popular. It's hard to get fights. You know, 115 pounds, especially pro. You'll have to kind of fight in Asia or something, you know, because in the state, even UFC don't have 115. So you might have to do some deadlift and get some burritos and just bulk up tacos, you know, bulk up a little bit, you know. All right, sounds awesome. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. We have 12 amateur and 8 professional, 20 large fights on the fucking fight card. So making sure you guys stay tuned. Subscribe my YouTube channel, please. Give me some love and support. Dragon House MMA. Follow me on Instagram. Our next upcoming grappling submission only is November 19th. Next event, back to Cal Palace, March 16, 2024. Don't miss it out. The best MMA promotion in California. So come check it out. So any last word you want to share to anybody out there?
See God. Walk the path. That's about it.
One more time, your name.
Cyrus Povoor.
Cyrus Povoor. There we go. 20 years of young age, man. You got a lot of brothers, sisters?
Yeah, you can say.
Is your brother, is your parents come watching you fight?
Of course, of course.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you guys November 11th, 3 weeks out. I'm Zhong signing out. Good job, brother. Thank you.